Well, today is International Women's Day, and this morning we're celebrating with the help of a Detroit business that proudly celebrates women and female entrepreneurs.
CityBird curates goods from more than 200 artists and makers throughout the Great Lakes region. In fact, 90% of its vendors are women-owned businesses. And to tell us more about CityBird, we're joined by Charlotte Sarnacki. Thanks a lot for coming in this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about how you work with the vendors and how that's back and forth goes.
Yeah, so basically, we're always looking for new vendors. We really try to support local artists, local, businesses. We have so many. This table here is just all women-owned businesses and female artists. So we're just really trying to bring those into the shop and promote their work. And, people can submit, but we're also kind of also scouting. So there's lots of ways we find our artists.
And curious, CityBird has been around for a while and a real staple in the community.
Yeah.
What are you seeing in terms of trends when it comes to female entrepreneurs?
Yeah, 15 years actually we've been around. So there's obviously been tons of growth, and we have seen kind of a boom in, I would say, just kind of the variety. As you can see, we have ceramics, we have jams, we have paper goods, we have jewelry, all kinds of things. And so it's really, I think, our business, but of course a lot of other businesses have, I think the Detroit community has really supported these artists and allowed them to grow and kind of discover new crafts that, we're happy to share.
Well, I love crafts, but I love jam more. What kind of jam you got going here? Oh,
Yeah.
the classic raspberry jam. I like that.
Yeah, so those are great. Those are, again, a local, maker.
So you mentioned 90% of the people you work with are women entrepreneurs. Why is it so important to highlight women entrepreneurs?
I think just in general, we like to promote diversity in our shops. We like to kind of promote people that maybe don't have a chance to sell their goods elsewhere. And I think, we're really proud that we're able to be a space for these women artists to maybe, make some revenue and promote their work.
Yeah, and you mentioned women artists, women vendors,
Yeah.
female vendors. What are you looking for when it comes to working with women and bringing their goods into your shop?
I would say just creativity, and as always, CityBird, we really highlight unique products, and we like to be a destination that you can't find these gifts anywhere else. So kind of just bringing something to the table that you can't just find anywhere. And as you can see, I think the people that we already have are so great at bringing that kind of unique feel to the store.
Yeah, definitely unique. Now, you mentioned the people you already have. What about somebody out there who might be, an artist or a curator or something? If they want to get in touch with you, you said you're always scouting, but what if they want to get in touch with you? How is the best way to go about doing that?
Yeah, I mean, you're always welcome to come into the shop, but we also have an email, a submissions email, where people can kind of send over their wares, and we're always happy to take a look.
Fantastic. All
Yeah.
right, thank you so much for coming in. We so appreciate it.
Thank you.